Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is your Weather Extreme video for Sunday, July the 21st. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in. Looks like we're headed for a rerun of yesterday today, with showers once again pretty numerous. Skycam Network showing some low clouds this morning over Trussville, and also we're not seeing too much in the way of low clouds over Hamilton. They didn't get much rain up that direction yesterday, but we're looking at a fairly nice sunrise. Cold front lies across the Ohio River Valley, and that front's not going to get here at least right away. Possibly by next weekend, we could have a front moving through the area. But in the meantime, we have a nice southerly flow thanks to the high pressure being off to our east, and that keeping everything very moist. In the upper atmosphere, we were watching the little spinning low over southwest Louisiana yesterday. That has migrated further to the west, or retrograded, so it's moving away from us. But we're beginning to once again develop troughiness over the eastern half of the country. Temperatures warm this morning, generally around the lower 70s for most locations, and the radar not quite as active this morning as we saw yesterday. But once again, I expect with the heat of the day, we'll see more active showers and thunderstorms. QPF-wise, we're looking at on the order of 1 to 2 inches. Now, yesterday, some of the sky watchers reported amounts of almost 3 inches in some of the storms, so the storms could produce localized flooding with some heavy downpours. Storm Prediction Center not outlooking any strong to severe storms in this area, although we might see an isolated close to severe storm possibility with just the strength of the updrafts for the showers. But the main threat for slight risk is primarily over the north central United States, and that continues in that area, kind of split up a little bit on day 2. And the tropics remain quiet at this particular time, but we do note a bit of a wave that looks like it's moving off the African continent. The 06Z GFS model run, there's the surface map for today, and once again with high pressure off to the east, we're keeping a good moist tropical atmosphere in place, so it looks like we'll see those showers and thunderstorms fairly numerous. Precipitable water values still quite high across almost all of Alabama, a little bit even higher across that pink area, across the southern half of the state. On Monday, the upper air pattern that closed low has migrated is in Mexico, and we see a fairly strong trough moving across the Mississippi River in the flow, and I think that's going to help to enhance showers and thunderstorms. We might even see a few more showers in the early morning hours Monday than we're seeing this morning. The high-res NAM also showing by midday tomorrow a good chance for showers and thunderstorms across all of the northern half of the state of Alabama. That trough moves on through, but if you notice, we have some little short waves embedded in the flow, so each of those could help to enhance showers and thunderstorms. So I think Tuesday, once again, while the showers are probably going to be a few less, we'll still see those showers around. The troughiness continues to deepen just a little bit over the eastern half of the country, and once again, you can see in all those little blue vorticity centers, you can see that we have some embedded waves moving through, and we certainly see the upper high kind of building a little stronger over Oklahoma, that helping to once again enhance the trough over the eastern half of the country. And the GFS is suggesting that we might actually get, because of that northwesterly flow, we might actually get some slightly drier air in here on Thursday. Not quite sure. Right now I'm going to keep showers in the forecast for that far out. But we do see kind of the ridge build briefly on Friday, especially over East Texas. And once again, that could help to suppress convection a little bit, but with some isolated storms being around. A strong short wave moves in on Saturday, and this could be the kind of the forerunner to a front moving through the area. Now, I've said before, and I'll say it again, we don't see fronts in this area typically in late July or August, but it's not completely out of the question. And the GFS suggesting that we might see a front coming down through the Ohio River Valley on Saturday. And by Sunday, a week from today, the trough fairly deep over the eastern half of the country, and that could indeed push a front down into the area, and we might see, dew points dropping from the upper 60s, lower 70s down into the lower 60s, and that would certainly mean a nice feel to the air out there. But this is verging on voodoo, so I'm not really gripping onto it solidly just yet. I'm hopeful, I guess you would say. And one of the good signs is you're looking at the European. The European suggests something very similar to this a little bit later, more into early Monday. So it's a little bit later than the GFS, but the solution's relatively similar. Going out into voodoo country, the GFS maintains the troughiness over the eastern half of the country through the end of July. This is Wednesday, the 31st of July. But then we do see the Bermuda High build in, and that definitely bringing back some summer warmth to the area. However, we do note that the closed contour there over the southeastern U.S. is 591. That's 5,910 meters, but certainly not as strong as like the 594 heat bubble we often see. So the heat returns, but maybe not quite as bad, and at least not to an extreme. Well, that'll do it for the Weather Extreme video for today. James Spann will be back with the next edition first thing on Monday morning. In the meantime, I hope that you have a great Sunday, and Godspeed.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.